Hi, I'm Sean, and today I want to talk to you about scaling a service-based business. So when scaling and growing your service-based business, you may experience what I refer to as the growth trap. In this video, I want to talk to you more about what it is and what you can do to avoid it so that you can keep growing. Companies that have grown to the $10 to $20 million in annual revenue range and want to grow even faster are the ones that typically fall into the growth trap. Now, unfortunately, a lot of companies get stuck here for what seems to be forever or wind up being acquired for what amounts to pennies on the dollar for what they were worth. These are some of the circumstances that you may experience if you fall into the growth trap. One of the reasons why these service-based firms that have reached $10 to $20 million in annual revenue fall into the growth trap is they expect what worked to get them there to propel them to $50 million in annual revenue and beyond, and this simply doesn't work. The equivalent is thinking that a go-kart could be as successful in a Formula One race. You'll be ridiculously outmatched in these circumstances. Simply put, the demand on capacity and the level of competition is just too steep. As such, you must make significant upgrades. I want to talk to you about what a healthy growth trajectory looks like instead. So it happens in phases. On the earlier side, you're looking to establish your brand and your place in the market. Once you've done this, you're expecting to grow. So a lot of the focus ends up there. As such, you make investments in business development, sales, and marketing, and then inevitably, when these investments pay off, this leads to an increase in demand on your service delivery. And if you've made the right investments in order to meet that growing demand, that healthy trajectory should look like growing your profit along with your revenue. Your investments in growth are expected to pay off, but you need to know by when so that you can make the appropriate investments elsewhere, meet this increasing demand on your service delivery. So focus instead on when you need to make these investments so that you can increase your capacity and improve your operational efficiency. Because if you don't, what you might wind up doing is stalling your firm's progress, or worse, actually reversing course. Avoiding the trap is all about ensuring that you're going to be making these investments in improving your capacity and operational efficiency to match your growth. Check out my website where I have links to other articles, and there are also videos on my YouTube channel where I talked about some tactical steps you can make here in order to make sure that you're ready to meet this growth. Best way to get started here in avoiding the growth trap is making sure that you're going to make the appropriate investments in capacity to improve your operational efficiency and line up the timing to meet that growth when it's expected to take place. Again, refer to the resources that are available on my website, other articles, and videos on my YouTube channel, where I walk through some tactical steps that you can take here to be ready for this growth. I specialize in helping professional services firms grow aggressively without needing to make significant investments in increasing their headcount. To learn more about how I can do this for your firm, email me, Sean@NxtStep.io. That's Sean, S-E-A-N, at NxtStep, NxtStep.io. Also consider joining my mailing list for more free strategic advice like this.